Hi, I'm Duncan Young and I'm proud to be the head of the Census of Population and Housing. Welcome to the Census. The Census provides us all with the opportunity to be counted for who we are, where we are and what we do. It allows us to understand the beautiful diversity of our nation, our families, our past and plan for our future. It is crucial to ensuring each community gets the funding, for schools, for health facilities and the infrastructure that it needs. Thanks for agreeing to be a field officer in the 2016 census. To most Australians, you are the face of a census and the success of a census in your community relies on you. If you have worked on a census before, welcome back. We're pleased to have your experience in the team. You'll see a lot of change since 2011, including our online first approach and the use of mobile devices in the field. We've actually been preparing for this census for the last 5 years, since before the last census was even finished. We've tested all of our changes comprehensively and know that they'll deliver a great census and one which produces data faster and cheaper and is more environmentally friendly. In this role, you'll be the face of the ABS and our direct link with members of the public. The way you go about your job and present yourself while in the field will influence their willingness to complete the census. We're relying on you to encourage a high level of response from the public. In the areas you'll be working in, residents have been sent letters asking them to complete the census and many will have already done this. However, there is still a lot of work to be done. It is now up to you to visit the non-responding households to support them to complete the census. Your interaction with a householder has a big impact on how willing they will be to respond to the census and whether they respond online or on paper. It's important that you communicate to the household that the census is important to their community and that their data will be kept secure and private. The online form has been designed to be very easy, very fast and very secure. Please encourage everyone to try the census online. It'll be faster for them, it's good for the environment, saves taxpayer funding and as a bonus it makes your job easier too. We only have a few weeks to collect the information we need to ensure the success of a census. So it's very important that you follow the procedures and carry out all your administrative tasks in a timely and accurate manner. It is critical that you understand the concepts covered in your online training and your face-to-face training sessions. The knowledge base is your first point of call for any questions you have about procedures and processes. Regular communication with your supervisor is very important, so please contact your supervisor if you need any assistance. We want everyone to return to their home, both safe and well, every day. Having personally experienced being a census field officer, I've seen firsthand a number of the hazards that you may face. We're trying to do everything we can to keep you safe and want to know as soon as possible if something has gone wrong so that we can get you whatever assistance is required. To support this, we've implemented a check-in procedure for when you are working in the field. You'll be required to notify your supervisor when going out into the field and when returning home. This census, most of you will be completing your work on mobile devices. In our testing, unfortunately we saw some injuries from trips and falls with field staff trying to operate their mobile devices while walking around their workload. Please ensure that you are vigilant with your safety while operating devices out in the field. You have a duty to ensure you work in ways that will not put yourself or others at risk. If something does happen, follow the appropriate procedures, contact your supervisor and report the incident. Let's make this the safest census ever. During the census, we're trusted by everyone in Australia with their personal and sensitive information. We can't take this trust lightly. It is critical that you learn the strict requirements and procedures that we have to protect the confidentiality and security of all of the information we collect. Our legislation, which has been in place now for 111 years, requires us to never release data that could identify a person or a household, for this information to only be used for statistical purposes. As you can see, your role is a crucial one. You'll be the face of a census and are critical in ensuring that everyone is counted in this census. Together we're conducting not only one of the largest, but one of the most important events in Australia, which underpins the great country that we are all part of. I hope you'll find this to be a rewarding and exciting experience, and you enjoy your role as much as I enjoy mine. So please be safe, I look forward to having the opportunity to meet a number of you in coming months and working together to count Australia. Thanks again.